Hello everyone. In today's video, we're talking about a wireless audio solution for your videos. Now, whether you're doing a video like this for YouTube or you're filming an interview, the quality of your audio is as important, if not more important, than the quality of your video. For the longest time, I was using something like what you're seeing here, so a Blue Yeti that allows me to do a voiceover. But recently, I picked up this mic from K&F Concept. This whole video is going to be recorded on the M8. This is a wireless lavalier mic. I have it hooked up to my shirt here. It's a little outside of the frame, so you'll see it right here. And I'm going to talk about that and my experience about it. So the whole video is recorded on this. I'm not going to do any editing, just to give you an idea of what the audio sounds like. At $150 US or $150 Canadian, so on both Amazon.com and Amazon.ca, this is considered a budget option when you compare it to brands like Sennheiser or Samsung. But that being said, the audio that you're getting from this mic is still perfect for YouTube or other applications, even if you're doing a job for a client or if you're recording an interview, let's say. So as I mentioned earlier, this whole video is going to be recorded on this microphone. I have the window open behind me. I am in Toronto and there's a crazy storm going outside today and yesterday. So this will be a good test to see how much of a background noise this microphone will pick up. In the box, you get two units. One is a transmitter and the other one is a receiver. They both look identical, but at the top, each one of them has a jack. One says out, the other one says mic. So this one in my hand is the transmitter. It says mic here and it's plugged into the mic that I'm speaking in. And then the other unit is sitting on top of my camera and it has an out jack that is plugging into the camera. Each unit takes two AA batteries. I highly recommend that you invest in some rechargeable AA batteries. They're not that expensive and it's better than having to buy AA batteries over and over again. Also, each unit has a belt clip at the back, so you'll see it here. And then under the battery cover, there are similar buttons. So on both units, there's a channel button that allows you to change between 6 frequencies. So if you're somewhere and you hear some interference on any channel, you can switch the channels between 6 different channels. And then on the receiver unit, there is a volume button that allows you to change the volume of the microphone. Now, I kept that at 1, so I haven't touched that. I've changed the audio settings on my camera, but I left everything on the microphone the same, just to kind of give you the best idea I could of what your audio would sound like when you use this microphone. In the box, there's also a hot shoe adapter that snaps onto the belt clip of the receiver unit, and that allows you to mount it on top of your camera. And that's perfect in my opinion, whether you're doing videos like this. So it's sitting on top of my camera right now. I could see the green LED light, and there's also an antenna that is pointing at me towards the transmitter that I have. But it's also good if you're trying to film an interview and you don't have to worry about where that unit is. It's always sitting on top of your camera. You also get two different microphones. So there is the wired microphone that you're seeing here that I'm using, that is plugged into the unit and it's clipped to my shirt. There's also a separate microphone that clips directly into this mic jack here on the unit and allows you to hold the unit as a microphone if you have a one-on-one interview. So it allows you to move back and forth between yourself and the subject you're interviewing. So the box that this kit came in is pretty nice. It has a nice cutout for every single piece that keeps everything organized. So it's definitely a good idea to keep it, use it as storage, or even to transport your microphone with you if you're going somewhere. But it's definitely a good option if you don't have anything else to use to store your microphone. And one final thing that wasn't mentioned on the box that I found out later, on the transmitter unit, you can press this button here. So the power button also doubles as a mute button. So as I'm talking right now, if I press this button once, the LED light will start blinking red and it will mute my audio, so the audio will not be transmitted. So this is also good for interviews if they're being recorded and the person that you're interviewing wants to say something that they don't want to go on camera, they can always do that and the audio will be muted. Now, as far as range, I haven't had any issues with the range of this microphone, but I've only used it indoors. There are a lot of great videos on YouTube that do compare this microphone to the other brands, and even with that, the test results were really good. I mean, up to 100 feet, you were still getting good signal. Maybe it was starting to get choppy, I think, at 100 feet, but even at 80, 70, you're still getting a solid signal. So at $150, I don't think you can go wrong. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or if there's anything specific that you want to know about this microphone, and I'll talk to you later.